Welcome back, and prepare to be bedazzled, because today I'm going to be showcasing the 11 action figures that I purchased at the comic book convention. Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, let's allow the frivolities, antics, and trivialities to ensue. Here we go. I purchased 7 used action figures at the comic book convention, and tandem with 4 new action figures at the comic book convention. Am I discontent with my purchases? Do I have qualms about them? Do I have misgivings about them? Or am I gratified about my purchases? I've yet to make a determination of whether or not my purchases were warranted or unwarranted. Time will tell whether or not I am appeased or unappeased with my purchases. So, off the get-go, we have DC Multiverse action figures. We have Infected Superman. This action figure may be known by the moniker of Power Ring. I'm uncertain. These action figures are meticulously detailed. They emulate their comic book counterparts. They have high-quality sculpts, high-quality aesthetics, high-quality shadings, high-quality textures. And they also have latitude for dynamic posability. You can maneuver them into near-linear pose that you can conceive of in the bowels of your mind. They are sporting around 22 points of articulation each. So, as an aggregate, the 7 loose figures costed me $49 total. Lamentably, much of my dismay, much of my consternation, much of my chagrin, much of my agony, much of my grief, much of my agitation, much of my irritation, they are devoid of their accessories. Moreover, they are also lacking their stands as well as their collectible art cards. The joints on these action figures are not all stiff. Are these action figures scuffed, scratched, marred, dinged, dented? One of the action figures has a couple of scuffs. He has a couple of glaring scuffs that I noticed. They are conspicuous. They are not inconspicuous. They are not discreet. Is this an action figure of Batrocitus? It may be. I'm not familiar with this character's lore. I'm not well acclimated with his lore. I'm not acclimatized to this character's lore. I'm presuming that he's deemed to be a nefarious, sadistic, iniquitous, cunning, conniving, sadistic, malicious, malevolent, devious, sinister, diabolical character. Does he harbor ill will, malcontent, and animus against heroic vigilantes? He may, who the show knows. But as per his scuffs, they are relegated to his index finger and middle finger. They are small, but I prefer if my action figures are unscathed, unmarred, and in mint and pristine condition, but it's not always a viability to purchase them in mint and pristine condition if you're striving to purchase them at a discounted rate. I detest and disdain acquiescing to paying top dollar for a homogeneous action figure. Would it have been worth it to expend an additional $14 to have a Batrocitus action figure that is devoid of scuffs? No. I guess I'll just have to cope with the situation at hand. There's no need to perpetually whinge. It will not rectify the situation. We have a Battlestar Galactica figure. Diamond Select Toys churned out Battlestar Galactica action figures. It's too bad that this line is discontinued. Was it remiss of them to discontinue this line? Well, it is disappointing. Am I appalled that the line has been discontinued? Well, I am metaphorically weeping by as a result of the Battlestar Galactica action figure line being discontinued. This is a pensive, woeful, dolorous, and lugubrious moment, to say the least. There was no need for the Battlestar Galactica line to be discontinued, but they decided to desist, abstain, and refrain from continuing it, even though there are presumably a copious amount of avid, devout, avowed, hardcore Battlestar Galactica fans. We have 3 Alien vs. Predator arcade alien action figures. I purchased these 3 Alien vs. Predator arcade alien action figures for a grand total of $45, so they were effectively $15 per arcade alien action figure. We have the Anachronoid alien, as well as a Razor Claw alien. And then we also have another alien figure. So I recollect the grand total being slightly less than $119. I also purchased this Baraka action figure. It was derived from the Mortal Kombat 11 action figure line. I recollect purchasing him for almost $8. He is a high quality action figure, to say the least. I hope that you deem this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, and insightful. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.